Goalies? So it's Pia. I know it's really me. Look closer. It's really me. So yeah, this is a long overdue video. And I am going to try to catch you guys up in just a few minutes. But this may be a long one because it's been a minute since I got to talk to you guys. And you know how much I love to talk. So I am still here. Yep, still fat. And so this video is going to be about what is happening, why am I still fat, you know, all that kind of stuff. But I wanted to first shout out to all the people that have still been holding me accountable through this journey, all that have been hitting me up and being like, girl, I've been missing these videos. Where are you going to post another video? You know, all my friends. Now, I have to say, it's hot in Los Angeles. And so my window behind me is open, and so is the ceiling fan. So that little rattling, I wish I cared enough to stop it, but I don't because it's bringing me a nice breeze in here. So just ignore it. Y'all know what it sounds like. Okay. So, okay, so what's been going on? First of all, again, thank you to everybody who has been holding me accountable, hitting me up, all the people that I, you know, meal prep with and all that kind of stuff. Y'all know what y'all know what it is, all right? Anyway, so I have not gained weight, but I have not lost any weight. So the same 24 pounds that we were rejoicing over, we can still rejoice over those. Except it's August, honey, and we were supposed to be losing at least, my goal was 100 pounds, and we are not even on track to meet half of that by the end of the year. So yeah. We still need to lose 70 pounds for my overall health goals and for my family planning goals. So there's that. And so I'm a little bummed about that, but it's my fault. You know what I mean? Like it's not for lack of it's not because I haven't been like, I don't know what to say. Like, it's my fault. Like, it's not like, oh, you know, some type of health problem or, you know, like the dieting is not working. It's just my fault. Like, I just haven't been on it like I should have been. I have been putting way too much stuff on my plate. I've been doing way too much that's caused me to lose focus. Like, even right now, I should probably be cooking so that I can have some food for the rest of the week, which I've just convicted myself into doing. So after I film this video, after I edit this video, I will be heading to Target, and maybe I'll record a little bit of that so I can kind of do a vlog style, what is Pia gonna eat in the next week type thing. And yeah, maybe that'll be fun. But anyway, so I wanted to kind of give you guys an update. So yeah, I haven't gained a whole lot of weight. I have been busting it in the gym. So for the last 2 weeks, I didn't go to the gym. Last week, I just got really overwhelmed and I needed a break. Like, my husband was hitting me up like, Pia, I haven't seen you like in forever. I feel like we're not connecting. So had to go ahead and connect with my husband. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. And so I just wanted to take some time to be at home, to kind of like zoom in on being at home. And then once I had the rest and I was able to like kind of connect and watch some TV and just kind of be unbusy, I felt like I needed that, and then I could kind of plan ahead, right? So I kind of got one of my coworkers and we kind of discussed, you know, lunch plans, and then like I need to come up with a dinner plan and just kind of make it work. You know what I mean? Like really zone in on planning out the progress of my everyday life. And so I feel like I accomplished that. I feel like I'm on track. I kind of like let people know that I love them. tuned into what was going on with them. And now I feel like I'm in a position where, okay, I can zoom back into full throttle this whole plan of getting better. And so I did that. But before that, I was in the gym 2 to 3 times a week, dying, doing a little bit of like HIIT training. I have a personal trainer that's been helping me as far as that. Like I've been doing training sessions with Coach Fit Nick, and we've been really trying to like keep the goal in mind, keep my health goal in mind, keep my baby goal in mind, really just trying to keep the spiritual aspects and just no excuses. Get it done because you should have been getting it done. So now since you ain't getting it done, now you got to get it all done at once. You feel me? So a lot of cardio mixed with weight training, because ain't nothing worse than like a skinny fat person. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm a whole married woman, and the whole skinny fat thing ain't gonna work for me, and I don't want to go under the knife unnecessarily. So I'm not trying to like have no skin removal surgery or nothing like that. So I made that known with her up front, and so we've been working on like making sure that I can maintain that that when it comes to my workouts, like knocking it out, weight train and cardio. So I'm burning fat, but I'm also toning those muscles. And by toning those muscles and building those muscles, I'm also burning fat or having muscle to help me assist with burning fat. So that's been very, very taxing. It's been challenging. So not, I'm working on using like hard, or I can't do it. It's more like it's challenging. And so those workouts have been challenging, but I'm looking forward to getting back in it. So I'll go work out tomorrow. So I'll have 2 back-to-back workouts, and I'll go again on Friday. And I look forward to them because I feel like they challenge me in a way that will keep me focused on everything else. So a few weeks ago, well, like maybe 6 weeks ago, like a long time ago, I was planning on doing a Q&A. And so I asked you guys for some questions, and I'm just going to go through a few of them so you guys know what the questions were and get my answer. So some of the questions I got were not Pia specific. So one day maybe I'll do like a podcast or another type of forum for questions that I got that were not PS specific. But I wanted you guys to get an opportunity to get to know me more, for those of you who don't know me or those of you who want to know me better. So I kind of asked for PS specific questions. And in general, most of them were about losing weight. And then I had one question that I'm going to answer with my husband, and I'm going to get him to either give me his perspective or come join me in this video so we can talk about it. So that question, I promise I will post that video by next week. That video with those responses by next week. Okay? So anyway, these questions related to weight loss. Are you still losing? So I answered that earlier. No, I'm not losing. Well, I gained a little and then I lost it. So that's how that worked. But I gained a little and then I lost it right back. So am I still capable of losing? Yes, honey. I'm still able. How do you find the time? Coming from somebody who is booked and booked beyond booked, and I intentionally make things to do because I'm a person that I can't sit still. I have a coworker that talks about me all the time because she says I'm never ever taking time off. Like, she's like, do you even vacation? I just find it really unproductive to sit at home and do nothing. So I would rather sit at home and make money and save my vacation time than to take time off just to sit at home. My idea of resting is having my time off work at home. So like weekends at home, after 5 at home. So that's my idea of resting. However, I feel like you make time for what's important to you, to be honest. And I had to really ask myself honest questions like, are you able to make the time? And I was at a place where I had to make the time. But it's at sacrifice of family time, at sacrifice of sleep time, at sacrifice of cooking time, at sacrifice of a lot of other time. So just so you guys can kind of have an idea of what my day looks like, I wake up at 5 a.m. I am out of my house by 6 o'clock. So when school starts, I have to be out of my house by 6 o'clock. Because now I have my niece at home with me. So when she's in school, I have to leave home by 6. So generally, over the summer, I wake up at 5:30. I'm out of the house by 6:50 to be at work at 8 a.m. I'm at work from 8 to 5. I leave work at 5 o'clock. I get here at 6:15-ish, right? So with getting home at 6:15, you think I have to be up at 9:30, so I need to be asleep at least by 9:30, right, to get the full amount of sleep. Well, that doesn't necessarily happen. So like right now on Mondays, I would typically be in the gym. So in order to get to the gym by 7 o'clock, I have to come here, stop, grab some water, head to the gym, be there by 7, get out of there by 8 o'clock, be home by 8:30. So now I have exactly 1 hour to sleep, rest, shower, do all of that, or get ready for sleep, shower, eat my last dinner or whatever, and then go to bed. So there's no time for connecting there. Same difference on Tuesdays. Adeja, my niece, has rehearsals at church, or I may have a meeting at church. So we get home I get here or to my mom's house at 6 o'clock. I pick her up, or before 6 o'clock, to get her to her rehearsal for 6 o'clock. Her rehearsal's not over till 7:30. We don't get home till about 8:15. And there you go. The night is over. The same with Wednesdays. We have church events at Wednesday. Those nights can even be longer than that. She gets there by 7:15. She doesn't get out till 9:30. I pick her up, take her home. The day's over. So, or Wednesdays I'm at the gym and I'm there till 8:30. Then I'm leaving there, either begging my mom to take her home or going to pick her back up and bringing her to the house again, same time frame. So I had to decide to make the time. Like, make some sacrifices, make some arrangements, ask some favors, and just get to the gym. Get to the kitchen, say no to some things that will take me away from being able to plan ahead. And so, honestly, you don't find time. You make time. So because we're all given the same 24 hours in a day, you have to make the time. You have to say, okay, I need to take an hour and a half out of my sleep to get the workout done. Or I need to take 2 hours out of my evening to go to the gym because I need 30 minutes to travel to the gym, 30 minutes to travel home, and an hour to work out. An hour is 4% of your day. You got to find an hour. You either got to wake up earlier, go to bed later, or crock pot some meals so you don't have to cook for the family. Like, you have to make time. You have to start carving out and getting creative with how you make the time. And yeah, because I can't find time. Nobody is loaning out time. Like, oh, I didn't use 4 hours. I didn't use 4 hours today, so you want to get, I can leave these here, you can pick them up. Like, that's not how this works. You gotta be creative and make the time. I have an hour lunch break. I can do 30 minutes at lunch, 30 minutes after work, but you gotta make the time. And what has been working for me? So I found out that I can't have too many liberties. So my first plan where I lost the most weight was when I started. And I had a lot of freedoms and liberties that I allowed myself because I logged everything in MyFitnessPal, right? But I logged everything in MyFitnessPal prior to doing it. So I know that it seemed like I had a lot of freedom, but in reality, I actually planned out my meals every week. I went to the grocery store, bought everything, and I planned everything out. So basically, by the time it was time to actually eat the food, I had already shopped with my caloric deficit in mind. So that's kind of how I stayed on track. So when it comes to um, me, I realized that either I have to plan out all my meals ahead of time with my calories in mind, or I have to take away all carbs. So the thing that works the best would be to plan out all my meals and keep my calories in mind, because then I don't feel deprived, right? Because that takes away all my bread, and it takes away the creativity of how I can eat, the variety, the flexibility, the give and take of it all. You know what I mean? So it takes away the give and take of it all if I don't shop ahead and plan ahead. But I am very effective if I just say I can't have carb. I can't have anything that is a heavy carb. So breads, pastas, rice, um, potatoes, anything like that. So I have to literally say either you're gonna have meat and vegetables, literally. That's all you're gonna have. Which in those cases, I've lost 5 to 7 pounds in a week, because you get to getting like, okay, I can't have, so I can't. But so, I've lost a great deal of weight that way with just water and meat and vegetables. Or you can get creative. You'll lose weight a little slower, but it's something that you can constantly keep up. So for me, both ways work, but one is more rewarding. I can continue one longer than the other. Now, the thing I'll say about the vegetables and the meat and vegetables, is that's a bit difficult too, because you still have to plan for that. You can't just go to work and be like, oh, they're ordering, but then they're ordering from some random place that doesn't have anything that'll fit into your meal plan of vegetables and of meat and vegetables. So you have to, you gotta cook. At least you be like, all right, okay, all I gotta do is cook vegetables and meat. So then you can cook up a bunch of chicken, or go buy a rotisserie chicken and steam a bag of vegetables, and just divvy it out over the week, which I did most of the time. Yeah, that's easy to plan for. You don't have to make a couple meals. You don't have to spend a lot of money, because it's just like, I'm gonna bake a bunch of chicken, and I'm gonna put a whole pot of vegetables on, and then I'm gonna just save money, and it's easy, simple, and you lose weight. But when the cakes and pies and stuff come around, you're gonna be more tempted to want that, because you haven't had any other type of concession, I guess, all week. So anyway, so that's what's been going on with me. Those are literally, I only got 4 questions, and the one question I said I was gonna save, because I want to see if Anthony wants to get in on that one with me. So I'll talk to you guys about that by next week. But just know that I'm doing all right. I love you guys for continuing to watch and ask and inquire about what's going on with me. Trust me, I'm not giving up, because listen, honey, I need to be snatched. These bathing suits is cute, but they can be cuter. These arms is cute, but they can be cuter. Y'all see this permanent line? Like, it wants out. Like, it don't want to be here. The line don't want to be here, and I don't want it to be here. Look at all this. Just, ugh. It just kind of literally looks sick. Look at it. Don't it look sick, like I got a disease or something? I do. The disease is obesity. Child, listen. We're going to get this right. And next time she be having me doing these little pull things, I ain't going to complain, because these arms got to go. Got to go. Anyway, I love you, goalies. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button if you want to continue to hear all about me and my journey and all the crazy things that goes on about me. But I'm going to keep sharing. And I promise to be more consistent. Listen, I'm making time for me, so I'm going to make time for you. Love you. Mwah.